So we're going to look at what's called the enhanced switch statement. An enhanced switch statements make it simpler for us to write a switch statement by basically allowing us to write less code. One of the key benefits of it is that we don't have to repeat the case keyword for every case that we need. So we'll start to convert the existing statement we used in the previous tutorial into an enhanced switch statement. So the first thing you do is we can use this arrow syntax instead of the colon. And the other thing we need to remember is that we don't automatically fall through, or we can't fall through in an enhanced switch statement. So we're going to take out all the break statements. We're going to replace all of the colons with arrows. And here we're just going to say case 4, 5, 6 and then place our arrow. So you can see already the size of our switch statement has shrunk significantly. We need to do the same with our default. It's worth mentioning we have multiple lines of code that we can put them within a set of braces. We don't in this instance, but it allows us to do that as we might need. So let's just put that back as it was. So that's already an improvement. If we compare to what we had, it's a lot less code. But what we can also do is actually assign the result of a switch statement to a variable. Okay, so at the minute we're actually repeating the system.out.println method call for each case, which is a bit repetitive. It'd be nicer if we could actually store the description of the level of study in a string variable and then print that at the end. So all we need to do that is to change these so that all they are is the string rather than the statement. Now it will give us a warning in the meantime, and if we hover over that we can see it says not a statement. Okay, but we can make the switch case a statement in its own right by assigning the result of each of these to a variable. Okay, we do need our semicolons at the end of the line still. And all we need to do that is to say string description equals, and then we're fine. Now the only difference here between that and our previous switch statement is now the switch statement itself is a statement. We actually need a semicolon at the end of the switch statement. So all we need to do is put that semicolon in there. And obviously for it to work, we need to still be able to print out the description. But that's removed an awful lot of the duplication. And because we've only got one really sort of simple statement, we can put this on the same line. So if we just tidy that up a little, you can see compared to what we had before, we've got a much tidier, shorter switch statement and far less repeated code.